Welcome back to the madness. Here we put the metal in cEDH, but before we start, have you checked out my bonfire store? You should. And with that, let's continue where we last left off with Tia on her Xyris cEDH snakes on wheels. Jetbred joins us on his a werewolf, a warrior, a shaman, and a wizard walk into a bar. Chris also joins us on Narset Breach, and I am here on my special The Mothman Cometh. Alright, that was hella nuts. I enjoyed it. But let's cast, rewind, have a long rest, and try that again. Do we have any pre-games?
Nope.
Alright, Chris, take us away.
I'll draw. We'll play this Esper Sentinel.
Oh, damn.
I will pass the turn.
I will draw for turn. I'll play Windswept Heath. I'll crack that. Tropical. Then I will play this Mana Crypt and not pay for your...
Cool, I'll draw.
Listic Study.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll pass with 3 cards.
I will draw. Marsh Flats. I'll pass.
Draw. Docking Ground. Pinhorn. I cannot pay for Ristic.
I will draw, and I will forever call it Shocking Grounds.
Yeah, okay. Pass turn.
I will draw. I will play a training center. Attack death for 1. My Ristic Study attacks. Pass the turn.
Crack my fetch at your end step, Chris. Get an Underground Sea.
I will now show you how I will not take any damage from this crypt for the duration of this game. Odds will be damage. 15, I'll take 3. God damn it. Draw. Undergrowth Stadium. Deathrite Shaman. Pass.
Draw for turn. Command Tower. Douthie not paying for Ristic. Pass.
Untap. Keep off Jeweled Lotus for either. I will not. And then I'd like to immediately crack it and try to cast Xyris.
I will draw.
That's all she wrote. I'll pass my turn.
Draw. Shock in the Sacred Foundry. Cast a Ranger Captain. I will not pay.
I'll
I
make
will
a
draw.
snake.
I'm going to find Dragonade Chandler. Discard Zeppelin Coliseum.
We roll for crypt again. I'll draw. I'll play Bayou. And for 4 mana, I'm gonna cast the One Ring. You can have that.
I'd like to make a snake.
Force of Will that. Exiling a Rushing River.
I will draw,
Right.
make a snake. Then I will show you this Flusterstorm on your Force of Will.
Look at all this stuff I get.
I will activate the ring and give another snake.
Woo!
I will pass the turn.
Draw. Blooded Strand. Crack that. Yeah, let's just sit and pass the turn.
Upkeep. Draw. Move to combat. How about Jedbred? 3 in the air.
In response,
Ooh.
I'm going to tap 2 and cast this Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh no.
Ristic
Oh.
Study trigger on the stack.
I'm going to pay for the Ristic. Finhorn Elves.
The Finhorn, not the Esper or the Deathrite.
We'll get there. Damage.
We both draw 3.
First trigger to the Esper Sentinel. Take out the Deathrite Shaman.
I have a response. I will tap it, exile your Scrubland. The one on top, purple mana.
Alright.
My land for an Elvish. And we're still land deprived.
Would you like some lands?
I would trade you some cards. Discard a Curiosity and a Snap under Douthie.
Draw. I'll play my own copy of the One Ring. I cannot pay.
I will draw. Trigger both Xyris and Bowmaster.
1 damage. Tia, let's point 1 damage at you.
Pass the turn there.
You're not even gonna draw a card.
No, I'm alright at the moment.
I will roll for crypt. 16, finally, no damage. But I will take a damage from the ring. Draw. I'll play this Mana Confluence, lose a life, and because we all had enough fun with that, I'll Abrupt Decay the Orcish Bowmaster.
Yep.
Activating the One Ring.
I'd like to make 2 snakes.
Play this cool Talisman of Dominance. Then I move to discard, and I'll discard this Fetch.
Shock in. Pay for Ristic Study to cast my own Ristic Study.
Oh no. I'm going to draw a card off my ring. Force of Negation. I cannot pay for the other Ristic Study, unfortunately.
Draw and give you a snake.
That's fine. Combat. Death, I'm going to swing at you with the Douthie for 3.
Okay.
Pass my turn.
Draw, it is not a land. Yeah, I'd like to try to move to combat. Man, this is when Xyris feels the worst. Jed, would you be interested in some Xyris draws?
Send it.
Alright, here it comes.
Then I will draw.
Okay, yeah, I will too. 3 cards. Feels bad. Here comes some draws for the Mana Vault.
Can I draw?
Yes, you may.
You get a snake.
Floating 1 colorless for the Talisman. I'll give you 1 more draw. Take a damage from Talisman. Show you the Goblin Bombardment. I will pay for this one. I'm gonna start murdering right now. 2 snakes pointed at Douthie. 3 more snakes targeting the ranger captain.
Sacrifice it in response to the third
Okay.
one.
End step, in which I will discard a Mystic Reflection.
Okay, I lose a life draw. I think I'm just going to go with the easy option of casting Narset.
In response to my Ristic trigger, I will cast Cyclonic Rift targeting Goblin Bombardment.
I will show you the fierce.
Ristic.
Go ahead, I'll make a snake.
Draw from Narset.
I'll make a snake.
Pass my turn at that point.
Roll for my Crypt. I will already take 2 from the ring. 12, that was such a close free. Underground Sea is my land for a turn. Well, I will draw 3 cards to give you 3 snakes. For 4 mana, finally bring out the Wise Mothman. You will all, including me, get 1 radiation counter. I would like to go to my end step. I'm gonna discard a land, a land, a land, a land, a land, Land of our Elves, and Ad Nauseam.
Oh,
Alright.
Trigger.
A waterlogged grove.
You may proceed.
An exotic orchard is my land for turn. Channel Beseju targeting Goblin Bombardment.
in response, I'd like to murder some snakes. The Orc Army, 5.
Yep.
Target Narset using 4.
Narset can die.
And then, I'm so sorry, Mothman. You haven't lived long. I'll use 3 of the snakes.
Mothman will accept its fate.
And I go find a land of a basic land type.
Cast the Birds of Paradise.
Ristic Study.
Yeah, go for it.
I will make a snake.
Pass my turn.
I'll take the damage. Ah,
Mill 1.
mill. Okay. It's a Veil of Summer.
You lose your radiation counter and you take 1 damage.
Okay, going at Jedbred. 3 in the air.
I'll take 3.
Withdraw.
3.
I'll make 3 snakes. Windswept Heath. Pay a life. Taiga. Colorless for a Skull Clamp.
Ristic.
I will pay. Pay 1 to attach a snake to a Skull Clamp.
I have a response to that. I'll have
Okay.
a colorless floating. And I'd like to besage your skull clamp.
Oh!
Look at Tia ramping.
Oh my gosh. Move through my steps and phases to discard.
Draw 2 cards in your end step.
Okay, I will make 2 snakes. Discard this Felwar Stone.
Okay, I lose 2. Draw. Radiation will mill me a Fierce Guardianship. Play this plateau. I'll play this Dragon's Chandler, paying the 1 for Ristic. Pass the turn there.
Roll for Crypt. 19. Take 3. Take 6 total, down to 19. Draw a card. Radiation ticks down. I will mill a card. Flesh Duplicate. Rejuvenating Springs as land. Paying 1 black. Cast Reanimate target Ranger Captain of Eos.
I'll start the counter war with the mental I have in my hand. Yeah, I will pay 2 life.
Ristic Study.
I do want the snake.
Draw a card. Pay 2 life,
Casting your own mental misstep.
which you just drew me.
Miscast.
Reanimate realistic.
Reanimate.
Ristic Study.
I'm gonna pay for it.
I'm going to activate the 1 ring to draw 4 cards.
I'll make 4 snakes.
I will pay 3 colorless to pay for that miscast.
I will show you a pact targeting reanimate. Can't pay it.
Draw, make another snake. Yeah. Reanimate gets countered by Pact, and Mentals gets mentaled. I'll play this Carpet of Flowers. I will move through my phases to go to my second main. Jed, I'm going to target you with Carpet of Flowers. 3 black mana. 1 of those black to cast a Dark Ritual. Up to 5. Black and the green. Cast a Hermit Druid. And I will pay 2 more black. Green. Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler.
Force of Will. Pitching a Chain of Vapor, I think. And pay for it.
This spell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just muddle it. I cannot pay.
I will draw, give you a snake. You will counter Tyvar. Use the 2 black to cast Duffy Voidwalker. Yeah, I will accept my fate.
Upkeep. Pay for my pact. I will mill. Pass.
In your end step, I will attempt to draw 3 cards.
Damage from Vault. Draw for turn.
Now she wins.
God, I wish. I'd like to move to combat. I'm gonna attack you with 18 snakes.
I will still not block.
And then Xyris at Jed.
Yep.
I could not get for the life of me to the second piece of my fastest oracle.
Play my land for turn. It's a Gaia's Cradle. Tap it. 24 green. Okay, I do have blue. For Aristic. Main phase Worldly Tutor. I will show you that Glint Horn is going on the top of my deck. And I think I have to let it fizzle. and I'll move to pass the turn with 4 cards in hand.
Upkeep, I will lose 3 life. Draw. I will play this Tarnished Citadel. I will exile this Simian Spirit Guide for a red to cast a Rite of Flame. I will not pay.
I will draw. You know what it is.
I will surveil this Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, to my graveyard. Recast Narset. I am not paying for Mystic. Pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
Draw. Misty is my land for turn. Crack that. Grab a Bayou. I'm going to main phase Tainted Pact.
Ristic.
I will pay for Ristic on this. There it is. Exile all that. Cast Athas's Oracle.
Ristic.
Tap the bird, paying for the Ristic. I will hold priority and I will cast a Demonic Consultation. I cannot pay.
Alright, I will draw. Act of Negation.
Pact resolves. I will look at my top, 2 cards? So that's my Devotion to Blue?
Yep.
Put that one on top. And I'll discard Windswept Heath, Woody Footy, Nurturing Peatland.
Take 1 from Vault first. 3 and 2 blue. Okay. Waterlogged Grove is my land for turn. 24 green. Some of it to cast Malcolm, so go 22 and a blue. I can't do it. I can't make it. I'll come at Chris with all 22 snakes, and then Jed with Xyris for 3 in the air.
I will block 2 of the snakes and take 20.
Draw 3.
Draw 3.
Isn't DRC dead?
I have Delirium, and I completely forgot about it.
I think I will move through my steps and phases.
Give you 4 more snakes since I draw 4 cards.
Okay.
Yep.
This is quite a breeding pool.
Untap. Upkeep. Lose 4 life. Draw for turn. Play this land. So I'm dead next turn. So let's draw 5 cards.
Alright, I'll make 5 snakes.
Attempts to cast a gamble. I have a Surveil trigger and there's a Ristic trigger. I am not paying for Ristic.
Okay.
This Steam Vent's in my graveyard. Find this. 1 is the top card, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is my deflecting swat.
I tried.
Attempt to cast this Grand Abolsher. I am not paying.
Alright.
The Lotus Petal, a Mox Opal. I'm not paying for any of the Ristics. Chrome Mox.
I'll draw 3 cards.
3 Darcy triggers, FYI.
Cool, let's just get rid of all of these things. Cast my Underworld Breach. Cast my Jace from my graveyard, exiling these 3.
Alright, I'll draw a card.
I will go to combat. I will attack Tia with Narset, and I will cast Jedbred's Tainted Pact. Second main phase, I will uptick Jace too.
Nice. Yeah, I should have used the Gaia's Cradle to pay the pact, but I didn't even think about it because my colors were all messed up.
Yeah. I was holding this Angel's Grace just in case I needed it, and then realized if I'd cast it, then I die in my upkeep to my 1 ring.
So, just to recap, Breach into a really, really large Narset, into
Yeah.
Tainted Pact, into Jace, winning the game, and Chris, you have felled the foul beast, and you and your party have earned the treasures and riches of the Darkest of Realms from the Moth, which is a glorified lamp.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Thank you.
Good games, Chris.